emotion of what you put into what you are writing, and then to see how it hits people differently, how it comes back to you.
Just the expression, it really lets you get whatever's on your mind off of it. And you can usually get people to relate through song. People like music and music that they can put their own life story to.
Creating music is a good outlet for emotional therapy, and building songs is a cool process, and in turn, music can help you create other things, within.
Therapy. As soon as I could start making sounds, I wanted to make my own sounds, basically. Really, there is something therapeutic about it. I think part of it, too, is as I'm getting older, stuff to leave behind, some form of legacy.
Just really being able to express myself and my feelings, things I'm going through. I think it's a really good just a good way to get everything out, and I don't know.
Okay.
Emotion. Most of the songs I like just kind of makes me feel something, either sad or excitement or happiness, or just gets me moving. And so I really hope that the music that Riverside makes also does that for our fans.
I'm not creative. No, I'm kidding. I actually don't like creating from the ground up. I'm more of a put another layer to it. That's just the way that I've always felt best, because I feel like my stuff from the ground up is pretty generic, but I can contribute arrangement ideas and layers and things like that.
It's the ability to create something out of nothing. Some people might like it, some people won't, but you get to put all your feelings into something.
Feedback you get from people is always different. It's awesome because a song could be about one thing, but they feel it this way. And that's my favorite thing too.
For me, creating original music is just being able to create something unique, something new, different, and then sharing it with people. I really enjoy sharing my music.
I don't know, there's a feeling musicians get when you write something and you're like, wow, that was cool. Like, sometimes you can't explain why it was cool, but you just want to go with that idea and evolve that. So I keep looking for stuff like that. That's what keeps me going.
Connection, expression, boredom. I don't even know how to answer that anymore. It's like it's become just so second nature, like showering. Purpose, I don't know. Man's desire to create. Let's get philosophical in this bitch.
I like it better than making sandwiches for people, so money's nice.
Definitely expressing yourself. I used to think that it was all about playing fast and odd time signatures to show that you're a big chump up there, but being able to do that in a catchy song structure has come a long way for me.
I like playing old bouncy riffs, getting people moving, running through the crowd. Just shows are fun times, man.
Everything I do is creative. I'm an artist. I graduated from the Kansas City Art Institute. I do design work for a living, and music just continues to be another one of those creative outlets for me. And for me, everything, whether I'm painting, drawing, designing, writing music, playing music, it's all part of my creative process.
I like to try and do different things that you don't hear all the time. Try and throw my own style into different things, and I don't know, take a little bit of stuff that I hear in my head and put it down to stuff the guys throw out on guitars and try and make it blend and work, I guess. So
what drives me most is trying to progress myself as a musician, trying to push the envelope of what I can do, and writing stuff that's too hard for me to play, and then just pushing until you can play it. just being better.
From the first time I ever seen a guy play the guitar, I wanted to be better than him. It was my neighbor across the street, Wes Smith, and then another friend of his come over. And same way with anything in life, I always wanted to be the best at all of that.
How could you not make music if you know how to play instruments, you know? Like, I feel like it's just kind of what we're meant to do.
I think I'm just a creative person in general. Music's just the outlet that I use.
I feel like it really balances my analytical side with my artistic side, and I can bring those two things together in a very embodied way to take in experiences, to transform a lot in rock music, especially transform negativity and to output something that adds to the world in maybe a minuscule way, but hopefully that has an effect on me, and hopefully maybe even an effect on other people around me.
Well, I like being the boss back there, as they say. I like being able to come up with new ideas and try different things and try to, give a new perspective to something. Maybe it's already been done. That's kind of usually what I enjoy doing. I enjoy just being by myself in the back and I don't like being out front. Never have.
The chugs, lots of chugginess, heavy. Seeing the crowd actually headbang and love what's being played for them out of the original music that we write. That's like, instead of throwing out covers, we try to do original music, and watching the crowd get into that and knowing that, hey, we came together and wrote this song and the crowd loves it. It's a great feeling. It's incredible.
Like, let's use Black Sabbath, for example, right? How their music has influenced so much throughout the years that, I don't know, maybe it's egotistical, maybe it's selfish, but I want to do that. You know what I mean? Like,
I like the freedom of expression. When you write something and like it just feels really good and natural, like it's something that it's like an amazing feeling that you get, and when you're able to present it to the world or to the people that you perform in front of, however that is, and people react to it in a positive way, that's always kind of a bonus. So
freedom of expression, I guess is the way to say it. Being able to do your own thing.
I have some brain stuff. My brain's a little mushy, and it's kind of difficult for me to express exactly how I feel about certain situations and certain things. So really, when I write music, it's like I kind of almost black out and like, boom, there's a song, Like I just kind of like start writing something and I can't really stop. And whenever I'm finished, I kind of almost have to decipher like what the song means. And whenever I kind of decipher, it's like, oh, so that's how I'm feeling about the situation. So that's my feelings towards it. It's kind of like my own personal little way of figuring out my stance in situations, I guess.